Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Kind of a special day today. This is a spur-of-the-moment video. I'm not alone. I have
Tania Gail from Tania Gail Adventures.
So Tania called me. She's out here at Heroes Park flying her Mini 2, trying out the Maven app that you're pretty excited about, right?
Yeah.
So of course I had to bring this guy, the Mini 3, to show it to Tania. So I'm going to let her take it for a flight here. But why don't you tell us a little bit about the Maven app?
Okay. Well, I got to give a hat tip to Windswept Robert, because that's where I got the tip for installing the Maven app to fly with the Mini 2. It also can be used with the Air 2 and the Air 2S as well. Basically, it's a third-party app that allows you with Mini 2s to fly waypoints and to do a type of active track. Now, that's not available in the software for this particular drone, which is a wonderful drone on its own, but the addition of this app gives you much more functionality.
Yeah. So it's not in the Fly app.
It's not in the Fly app. So this is a separate app that you would use to fly your Mini 2 or Air 2S or Air 2. Now, it just adds just a little bit more of a layer of what you can do with this small entry-level drone, as I call it.
Yeah, and Tania just demonstrated the waypoints for me, and it worked perfectly. Yeah. And she did the GPS follow me, and it worked perfectly. It appears to be a pretty robust app.
I'm really happy with it. So if if you have a budget in mind with these drones, and a lot of times you really do, getting this introductory starter drone, this Mini 2, and then purchasing the Maven app will just give you another level of ability to fly waypoints and to do active tracking, which you would see with other drones. It's very simple, it's very easy to use. I downloaded it this morning, literally came up here to Heroes Park, tried it out, gave Marcus a call and said, you got to see this app. So here we are.
Jumped in the car and headed down here. Yeah. So I got one more question for you, Tania. So are you going to do a full review of the Maven app on your channel?
Yes, I will be doing that. You were asking me questions about it, and I'm like, I just downloaded
No, you're learning it still.
Ago.
No, I get it. Yeah, you're still learning it, but
and one of the things I do like about this drone right off the bat is the fact it has downward vision sensors. It has no other collision avoidance sensors. This reminds me of my first days of flying, and it's really what taught me how to fly. Not having that kind of protective bubble, and really having to pay attention to where your drone is in the air, what you're doing, what your telemetry is, which is so crucial for safe flights. But also, you're not dealing with flyaway drones, because this has OcuSync 2.0. So you're not going to be affected by cell phone towers as much, rebar, or steel buildings or electric power lines. It's not going to affect you like it did when I was flying the P2.
Big selling point of that drone. And so while we're talking about these two mini drones, we should talk about the price differential, right? So you bought the Costco package, and what was it?
It was about $469.
Yeah, $469, and you got 2 batteries, you got a carrying case, you got an SD card.
Yes.
What a great starter pack.
I mean, right there, that's what you need to fly. Well, in addition to that, you need to, of course, purchased the DJI Refresh insurance on
this. Which is $39, I think?
It was $49. $49 for this, and then the Maven app was $17.99. So if you add all those prices together, I think it still comes out less than the
and intro. that was the point that I was just going to make is, so this guy here, I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. It was like about $1,100, I think, roughly, something like that, maybe even a little more. Of course, you get a lot of capabilities, and you get this DJI RC with the screen and all that. However, for half the price, you're going to get a lot of the same functionality.
Exactly. You head-to-head, you want to do waypoints, you can do it with the Mini 2. They can do waypoints with the Mini 3.
Nope.
No
waypoints with it. Well, you can do, I believe you can do hyperlapse waypoints, but you cannot
just do.
No. DJI has actually said that they're just not going to ever include waypoints on the Fly app. So it's nothing we'll ever get. So the only way you're going to get it is with a third-party app.
So third-party app, sorry, you would have to be the Maven. would be really interested to see if Maven works with the Mini 3. I'm not sure. At this point, I have to do more digging and more research, but I definitely know, thank you, Robert,
Yeah.
it works on the Mini 2. And for me, that's like a selling point. It's like, great, now I can, you know, the type of flying that I like to do, if you see on my channel, it's very swoopy, it's very smooth, it's very serene. I lull you in. You have a wonderful experience. You know, forget about the world for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That's my flying.
Yeah.
And having the ability to set waypoints, to do active track, because I quite like active track on this DJI Mini 2. And sorry about the hat. Like I said, this was an impromptu interview, and
Yeah.
I left all my serious gear at home, so
Yeah.
now you get my hat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, so active track, it is not exactly active track. Active track is optical following, but it is
Very similar.
It is follow me,
Yeah.
which is GPS tracking, which I watched you do it. It was phenomenal. You know, I've seen GPS tracking on a lot of like lesser drones, I'll call them.
Mm-hmm.
They were not nearly as responsive as what I saw with this drone in the Maven app.
Yeah.
It was staying right with you no matter where you were. And it also kind of had a cameraman mode, and so Tania was moving around and the drone would stay facing her the whole time. So that's a big deal, and that's important to know.
And well, it is, and I was really surprised by just how robust this app was.
Yeah.
So it is a wonderful addition
For
to this.
$17.99?
$17.99 to add it to a base model of the Mini 2. I mean, you can go to Costco. If you're not a Costco member, you still could go to DJI and just get the base, not the combo. Or no, it would be the combo you would have to get the extra stuff. But if you can have someone has a Costco
I'm trying to remember
membership,
what the combo is now. It's like even if you get the Fly More combo, I think it's $5.99. I think
it is. This is
still a
turns
lot
out
less
to
than
be.
what this one is.
Yeah. And it just was really a great deal. And I ironically enough, I did see it at Costco because I do go to Costco to get my dog's medicine.
There you go.
And
there it was.
There it was, and I picked it up and I went home and I was checking YouTube, and was it Flight Path? He literally had an unboxing of this Costco combo.
The
pack.
Costco combo.
I was laughing because it's like I'm holding it in my hand,
And
I'm like,
there he is.
There he
Yeah,
is. So I
yeah.
did leave a nice comment for him.
Yeah.
But it is.
Aldred is a great reviewer too.
Oh my God! And
Yeah.
it's really amazing that it's such a good price, and this is a very solid and stable and safe drone to step your foot into.
Get through the door.
Yeah.
So Tania, what do you say? We give you an introduction to the Mini 3.
Yes,
and
please.
let you. I'll put it in the air and just do a quick little flight.
Yeah.
And bring it back and let you take it. And you'll get to see. She'll
really wanna
get
see
to see the DJI RC, and you're gonna like it. It's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, I already like the one with my Mavic 3. So let's see what this looks like.
Okay,
All
it's a
right.
deal. I'm going to turn this camera around. So,
Okay.
so Tania, one of the things that I really like about this is the power button on the top instead of on the bottom.
Yes, I
It's
do
so
like that.
handy. So the
Sort of like the Mavic Air 2 has the power button on the.
and I've already screwed the control sticks in, and then just start up the drone,
All right, we're in normal.
and you're going to see it. You're going to see it fire up here.
It has the same. I take the picture button, record button. You have your dials. Do you have customizable?
You do. So this one and this one,
one.
C1 and C2.
Two. Nice.
And I'm trying to remember, one of them points the camera, then, God, I'm trying to remember what all they do, but
Okay, yeah.
there you go. You got the home point that fast.
Okay, so I am going to do a manual. Let's arm the rotors. One thing I like to do is check the rotors this way.
Right.
Now I'm just going to take off manually.
And you got obstacle avoidance. You're hearing it chirp at you.
Yep. Oh, hello, baby. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna zhuzh over a little bit because I want to full throttle forward. See how fast she she will fly.
Hey, let me do one thing real quick,
Yeah.
Tanya. I want to start a screen recording.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
And let me show you how to do that. So we just swipe down, screen recording right there. And so it starts a screen recording and it'll record the SD card. And let's start recording too.
Okay. There we
Boom.
go.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
So we're recording at 4K 60, EV of 0, which is perfect for this weather. And I am going to, there we go. All right, full stick forward. Look at that go. Wow.
And that's in normal mode, about,
This is in-
what, 10 meters per second or something? It should be, probably was showing there.
Yeah.
I know I was leaving metric. I know people criticize me for it, but I
No,
like it.
7.5.
Yeah. In
No, we're
full
just 6
reverse.
point. Let me see. Yeah, we were going 6.2. Woo, okay, I'm gonna bring her back. I'm gonna do it again because I want to see what it is in metric. Full stick forward. We're doing 10.6.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know, and that fast too.
wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty responsive little drone, that's for sure.
I mean, for the size,
Yeah. Yeah.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
I need more time with this drone. And it's really handling itself out. You know me, I like to go into cine mode because I'm a cine girl.
Yeah.
How do I?
Yeah, just like that. Just like what you.
I just did, but it's not going. All right, there's. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, cine. Oh, okay. So now it should be a lot more smoother. I want to see. See, look at that. It's. This is. I will tell you, I'm impressed.
So,
And my horizon line is looking great. And I'm going to pull forward. I'm going to go full stick forward on cine. And I'm going about 6.1 meters per second.
what we may have done, folks, is we may have caused Tanya to spend a whole nother paycheck on another
We're
drone.
not. Stop it. I cannot believe I have 3 drones in my fleet right now.
Oh, you could never have enough drones, Tanya. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me on that one.
Oh my God, let's see. Let's elevate you. And I'll tell you, it's really responsive. And again, it's so much better to view your flight on this RC controller.
Yeah, so it's about 700 nits, so it's
Yeah,
not
okay.
as bright as your
Yeah.
RC Pro.
But it certainly beats a phone.
It beats the iPhone, doesn't it? Which
Yeah.
dims on us so fast.
This is. I wish I had more time to fly with you today. I'm gonna try.
So,
on
Tanya,
here-
I want you to do me one favor.
Okay.
I want you to spin that drone around and point it at me. Make sure that you have bypass on first.
All right. Hold on. Oh no.
I want you to try and fly the drone into
spin
me.
it. Let's do bypass this way. I don't want to do it right near the tree.
It works. I've done it, but I'm going to bring the camera out here so that we can
All right.
record it.
We're on bypass.
But
Here we go.
bypass is on. Yeah,
Bypass
okay.
obstacle avoidance is
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worth double checking because I've seen people.
Not.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I would never.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see what you're doing here. Here we
Yeah,
are.
so just bring it nice and low, low, and just point right at us, and just go full stick forward,
Full stick forward.
and look at it go around.
It just.
and you heard the chimes
Yes, you did.
on obstacle avoidance.
Yes, and it's going to do that because it's. This is just amazing. Again, is this OcuSync 3?
This is OcuSync 3. That is
OS3.
correct.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, hey.
Bring it down low, and come right back at us again. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, went right around.
Went right around you. Wow. And I'm in love with the cine mode. And am I the only nerd that likes to find out how tall trees are?
So you fly to the top of the tree to see how tall it is.
Yeah, just to get it over. Yeah. Ever wonder how tall that tree
Yeah,
is? Well,
yeah.
that's another benefit for owning a drone. It can answer these
Yeah,
questions.
that's right. That's right.
I'm just a bit of a nerd. So here we are. And you are such a beautiful drone. You know that, right? And I will tell you, just by flying the Mini 2, there's a definite difference in the responsiveness of the drone. But that's to be expected.
It's the next generation.
It's the next generation.
Right, yeah. And they're always going to improve them, yeah.
Hello, you. Oh, you are beautiful. Yeah, I mean, if you have a little bit of cash to spend and you really are new.
I knew you'd like it.
Yeah, this is the drone. Yes, it is. Yes, my friends. But if you don't and you're a little bit too gun shy on it, the Mini 2 with the Maven app would be your best
Totally agree. Or even somebody that is not sure about anything, the Mini SE is a choice for $300. I mean, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, I know. That is such a...
You don't have the functionality. You don't have the...
it's your basic...
You don't have OcuSync. It's a Wi-Fi drone, but it still is going to function so much better than some of those other off-brand drones.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, the last thing here is we're going to bring her in, bring her down, and we're going to do a droney.
Yeah, I have one request if you're going to do a droney. You put it in sport mode.
Sport mode.
And you know you're not going to have obstacle avoidance.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, one stick up, one stick, full back. I'm telling you, full throttle.
So not use the automated droney?
No. I'm saying just a Tania droney right now. Boom! Look at that. Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, you are an amazing.
Yeah.
Come on
okay, you can take it out of sport mode if you want. And
yep,
if you want to
please.
use a quick shot, you're, a Helix or something like that. Now,
yeah,
what I will say is Helix is, the obstacle avoidance is not going to save us from hitting a tree or something in those automated modes.
No,
So
that's the thing people have to understand.
Yeah, it does not have sideways obstacle avoidance.
Right.
Yeah. And I believe in those modes, I think it even disables OA. I'm not 100% positive. But yeah, you have to remember that. Whenever you start one of those quick shots or something, a rocket or a droney or something.
We're going to do a rocket.
Yeah.
Okay, tap on subject. I tapped on you. Okay, thank you. All right. Buggy. Tapped on the subject. No. I don't want this. There we go.
Oh, no, not quite. What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. And it's got us. There it is.
Oh my gosh. And see, really think about in the beginning of flying drones, this was all manual.
Oh yeah. And so that's worth talking about. I think it's important because not only were you, and I love the way it returns to its original spot. I love that. I know some people don't like that feature. I love it. But if you were trying to do that manually, there's a number of things you'd be trying to do at the same time. Not only would you be trying to raise the drone and slowly move it forward, you'd also be trying to control that gimbal and keep the camera on you in center of frame. Not an easy task.
And also, if you look at professional productions, they'll have someone flying the drone and a separate person controlling the camera. So it's almost a two-person. To do that properly, you need two people.
Right.
So that kind of takes the guesswork out of this.
Yeah, which is the beauty of these quick shots and the master shots.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this drone. This is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh my, hello you.
And battery life, where are you at on battery?
You have to update your firmware.
Oh no, shit. Huh.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing. All right, our battery we're at 27 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's got amazing battery life, doesn't it?
Ooh,
yeah. Of course, I should say that's the endurance battery in it, but this is the first charge on this battery.
Oh.
You're flying a battery that is at one charge. Yeah.
Okay, wow. I mean, so that's the endurance. So that's heavier. That's what has the people in Europe kind of like...
Well, they can't even buy that battery.
Because it puts them over the 250?
Right. Maybe they'll make it available at some point, but DJI hasn't made it available to them yet.
So is this 250? Less than 250?
Not right now, not with that
Not with the
battery.
endurance.
Right.
But if you had the regular battery, it would be less
It would be
than.
sub 250.
So that would be, again, another option if you're traveling. These are things
Right.
you need to think about. Different countries have different rules,
Yeah.
especially for the weights of drones. It seems to be where things are going. So you always should be conscious. So if you have a drone, like the Mini 2 or the Mini 3, that can be under that weight limit, you have more flexibility.
Completely
of flying.
with you. Completely
Yeah.
with you.
And you pack this away.
Yeah.
This is going to take no storage wherever you're traveling. It's going to be amazing. What? Oh, I'm getting too close.
Yeah, isn't that, it is that obstacle avoidance is cool. And it just went right around you. Isn't that fun?
And that's what you want it to do.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
want a drone to go around you. All right,
Yeah.
as much as fun this is, I have got to be flying.
Yeah, you got to get going, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Have an appointment.
can I do what one
ahead.
more before?
Sure.
Let me. I'm gonna put it in sport mode. Bring it forward.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's bring it back this way a little bit. I don't want to
And
be.
you guys-
I don't want to be pointed towards that big old bounce house out there. And I am going to go into video mode. Come on, video mode. Start video. And I have got it in sport mode. And I am going to do a quick droney before we sign off here.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
on the count of 3, reverse and up. Well, no, it's not the count of 3, is it? Okay, I'm just going to say it.
Just
reverse and up
up.
now. And look at that baby go. For a little mini drone, that is really something. And I'm cross coupling there just a little bit, but
the point is,
yeah, 65% battery still. Holy
I mean,
guacamole!
seriously, when I first started, this was like the dream.
Yeah, let's.
And-
So you know what I think we should do? I think we should do our conclusion with
Yeah.
the drone hovering in front of us here. So
That would
let
be
me
a
bring
good
it
idea.
back real quick.
Yeah.
Because I
And
know
you
you've
can.
got to get going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sorry guys,
I'm
you're seeing
bringing it
me.
down. Bringing it down. There she is.
Ooh.
Put on the brakes.
Amazing.
Well, that's the difference between how you and I fly. You're really easy on the sticks.
You were just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, we
okay.
want to ease into this
I'm going to
stuff.
get it a little bit closer to us.
And that is really funny because that is something that's like baked into you when you first start to fly. Immediately, like my first flights, even though they were interesting to view, you could see where I was going with the swoopy and the follow.
Yeah. So, in today's video, we talked about the Maven app and how impressed you are with it with the Mini 2.
Yeah, so far it's great.
Yeah, and highly recommend that. So, you, I think, gave pretty good chops to this little guy.
Yes, it did.
Kind of give us a summary of what you think of it.
It is easy to handle. It is easy to have the RC controller. You have better vision.
Okay, we had to start out. The GoPro quit, so we had to start audio with my iPhone. Tania, you were talking about what you thought of the Mini 3.
Well, it is extremely responsive. I love the fact that they added the RC controller to this because it's much more easier to look at your telemetry and see what's going on and set up your shots using the RC controller. It is so responsive and it is much more powerful than you have with the Mini 2. I loved flying it. It was a joy to fly.
Yeah, good.
And again, it has all the accoutrements of, you know, what DJI offers people with the vision. It has the downward vision. It also now has forward collision and
obstacle
back.
avoidance. It has active track.
Back, yeah.
and it has master shots. It has
Great.
It
And
has
it's a
hyperlapse. It has panorama mode. It's a full featured sub 250 gram drone.
Which is perfect if you're traveling, especially in Europe. This is the drone you're going to take.
If you live in Canada,
yeah,
why are you going to buy this drone? Yeah,
I do.
Exactly.
And I think they really cornered the market.
I think so too.
Fortunately, I love you, but
it's not. They're not quite there yet, are they?
No, they're not.
They're
and
just
I wish
not
they
quite
were.
there. Yeah. They definitely DJI definitely has a head start there. Now, if you could nitpick I'm going to say, you know, price, it's pricey. It's
eye-wateringly pricey for a mini drone. Yes.
Yeah, but everything's pricey now.
Well,
Partially.
they kind of stepped their foot into that pricing matrix with the Mavic 3.
Right.
I mean, the difference between the Mavic 3 without the Cine and the Cine was enormous. Or Mavic, you know, with the Apple ProRes.
Right.
It was enormous, but people bought it.
Right.
So it wasn't actually an inhibitor, the price tag on it, to purchasing. So you're going to see that now trickle down into all these other models.
Yeah.
So, you know, if budget is an issue,
Get a Mini 2 or a Mini SE.
yes.
If it's
yes.
not, this guy right here.
Especially if you're a beginner and you're stepping into this and you have some money to spend, this is a drone to get.
Let me add one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
If budget is really not an issue, just buy a Mavic 3. but, yeah, but, you know,
Well,
there
yeah.
you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So.
if you want a mini drone, for sure.
For
Yeah.
sure, this is where you should start. If budget is an issue and you're new, I would go with the Mini 2 and purchase the Maven app.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be good to go for a while.
Yeah.
So you get your skills and then you'll want to buy more.
Well, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate you calling me up today. I so enjoyed this flight
I love it.
and hanging out with you for a few minutes. And I know you got to get going, so we better shut this guy down. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel, and
This is Tania Gail at Tania Gail Adventures.
I guess that's about it. We certainly have enjoyed that you took the time to take a look at this video, and of course we'll see you on the next one.
Oh my gosh.
Bye now.